Hi, I'm Mark Thomson. I'm fae Dundee. Jobs, factories, building sites. I'm now a postman up in Kerrymuir. They talk a wee bit differently up there. Call them tuchters up there. And I'm 55.
Okay. And Roberta Thomson, 75, retired. Many years ago I was a hairdresser, worked in factories and keelers at Sweetcliss. What else did I do? I lost track. It's been that long. But yeah, worked in the Vader route and battery factory and Timex.
Did you work in Timex?
Yeah, I worked there for a few years. And then after I had these my sons, I went on the back shift back to Timex.
Aye.
And I've been retired now for a long time.
It's a bit run down, I think.
Really?
It is. Well, you go into the bigger cities like Glasgow, Edinburgh and that as well, you'll not find places like this.
No.
No is run down, is what it is.
No.
For the fourth biggest city in Scotland as well, then you wouldn't see that down south either.
No, it's a lot of empty shops and whatnot, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible.
It's kind of
It's
sad.
supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everybody knew everybody in the whole block.
Yeah,
You knew all the families because you would bump into them in the lift and speak to them all the time. So whereas now, I think everybody just goes their own way. There's no that kind of community that there was before, right? Because you knew everybody, in the multi.
Yeah.
There was a guy that sold dope on the landing. Seriously. And what had happened, the police came up one time and they kicked the door in. So the door nut was boarded up and that as well. So they had to crawl in through, there was a wee windy at the side. They had to crawl in through the windy. And somebody had a sign and wrote hash here. And an arrow. Seriously.
But that's how bad it got.
And that's when I started seeing the changes in it, because I lived in.
It wasn't like that when we were there.
No.
I mean, the whole centre of the town's run down. There's nothing. There's empty shops. That's it. I never come in unless I have to.
God, I've not been out in Dundee for ages, because met Gary when I was with him. He was like, take me to some of the older pubs.
See, he belonged Forfeit originally.
Right, okay.
That was his band.
Right.
So we ended up in the attic.
Right. Have you been in the attic?
No.
Oh.
No, but again, he wanted to go to an old
So that's an experience.
And I was like, well,
Is
come on then.
Oh.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah, bad.
It's not bad. You can, if you want to see real Dundee and real Dundonia,
Yeah.
come
Quite
on.
lively.
That's what I got. That's what you'll
But I wouldn't go.
Now we'll have to record that too.
You'll hear that joke.
A bit difficult.
The people that we know, it's just they still speak the way they used to. But the other ones that are coming up, no.
But we were talking about that and coming down in the car, right? As far as like say, because the internet's come on the scene as well, everybody's talking in English. So they're kind of forgetting about older kind of Scottish words and that as well, because again, they'll maybe not understand that. So it's just English, so you're not getting, personally, writing Dundonian, performing Dundonian, because it's very comfortable for me to write it like that. Because again, when I was at the school, I was dyslexic, I was left-handed as well.
Alright, okay.
And I couldn't talk properly. 3 of them.
Yeah.
So being dyslexic at the time as well, I was like, God, what's going on? You can, so I got put to the back of the class. You can, but as far as like, so when it came for me to writing again, I started writing when I was in the 30s, didn't I?
Can't remember.
In the 30s, and that was the first thing that I did. I was like, I'm going to write the way I talk.
Aye.
And it made it so much easier.
Did it?
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
I was saying to Mark, my niece lives in Motherwell, and her husband, she belonged Dundee, and her man, he's Glasgow. When I first met him, he couldn't understand what I was saying.
You're joking?
And I thought, how? And I was just speaking like I am now.
Maybe it's a West Coast thing.
I don't know.
Maybe
He just said, when I first met Roberta, I didn't kind of know what he was saying.
Maybe not a bad thing then. So. Yeah, talk properly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Talk
they
properly.
yeah.
Write with your right hand.
But it was the same when I went to school, you were told, no,
Aye, me too.
you talk properly. But to us, Dundee was talking properly.
It is proper.
Yeah.
It is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do what I.
So
And-
I'd go home and Mum would say, write with your left hand. I would
Yeah,
go
because
to the
he
scale
couldn't write with his right hand.
and they would say, write with your right hand. So sometimes when the teacher was watching, I'd swap over and stay with my left hand.
Yeah.
But going to bother for that, you come away, no, you're right with your right hand.
I was never away from school. And I told them, I says, he's writing. What's the problem?
Exactly, what is the problem?
And that's what they used to do. You weren't allowed to write with your left hand. And a lot of people used to hit them on the back of the hand with the ruler and everything. I was sick arguing with the teachers. I said to them, look, he's left-handed. He can't do it with his right. So, I've told him to use his left hand. He's writing, and his writing was good. But then when they tried to make him do it with the right, it was all over the place. You couldn't make it out.
Because I was trying to keep up with your idea.
And I said it's just a complete mess.
Yeah.
So, I was never.
Well, this is what we done the other night.
Yeah, it was
Because
never
after you writing that back of the class thing.
I went to the headmaster, I went to the teacher, I went to everybody, and they were still persistent in saying he'll use his left hand. Then I said to him, listen, you use your left hand. And then went down and I told him, I says, I've told Mark to use his left hand, he can't do his right, he's using his left. I've told him. I says to him, and if they say any more to you, tell me, and I'll be back.
Good.
But then they just kind of wore away, didn't they?
No, they left it, but that went on for 2 years.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was
2
really
years. It wasn't
terrible
just a couple of
time.
months, like 2 years this went on for. I ended up getting married and I ended up splitting up with my first wife.
That's quite
I've told them, I've told them, I said, didn't bring anybody else back to my house. Finished. If he said to me, met somebody else, don't bring her here.
So I've
Had
been
enough.
I've been told, Ken, what she says to us, mind you says to us, Ken, what the best thing you could do?
This is me saying to him.
And this is actually quite recent. Actually, it was last year. The best thing you could do is go and get yourself a house and go and live on your own and do everybody a favour.
And he
You never said it like that.
Never said it like that. He's now got his own, he's in his own house and he says he can't live with a woman now. I says, no, nobody could put up with you because he writes constant. And I said, that's no company for anybody.
But it's good.
Right, if somebody's sitting, you're living with somebody and it's, I'm going to write right. That's no company for anybody.
No, but see,
I wouldn't want to live with it.
I love doing it, I'm passionate about it.
Everybody doesn't love you doing it.
But I'm not bothered. I'm not really bothered.
This is the way it goes on.
If you like it or no, you can, but because for me, I've wrote two books as well,
right?
2 poetry books. If you had told me in primary school you're gonna write poetry, you're gonna perform poetry and that as well,
no,
I wouldn't have believed it either.
that wouldn't have happened. So I've been able to do a lot of things that I didn't think I was going to achieve.
The road you lived.
I was like, nah, I've got a lot of time because at the time I was unemployed at the time as well. So it was like, no, I just visualised myself just sitting like that.
Aye.
And I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So I cut the plug off the TV. And then that was when I started writing after that.
You went to the Hultoon, to the...
I went to Hultoon Horizons,
that's how
Right.
the writing started.
I went to a group there called Hultoon Horizons, it was called, and ended up running the group.
But you were the only in it at the beginning.
In the beginning, yeah.
He was only.
It says, do you enjoy telling stories? Do you enjoy? And I was like, well, here, this is a place for me. So I'm walking with a leaflet and it says, here, I'm here for the thing, right? And they were like, well, just go through. And it was like, there's nobody. It's the only aim. But that grew. That project grew and grew and grew. We would end up doing photography, end up going to the DCA to do darkroom stuff and that as well. With a kind of craft group there as well. And then we got awarded awarded 32 grand for Esme Fairbairn.
Jeez, oh.
And Blair at the time as well. Blair was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was good.
You want me to do a poem about Dundee?
Oh, God.
Oh, please.
Definitely.
Hey, you'll never get rid of it.
I was born and bred in a town called Dundee, so was my mother and father before me. We've got a habit of talking dead fast with your speech, I was blessed. There was something that says to me, but rah, I don't think so at all. I think it's bra, it's fine and dandy, it's listen free when I talk in broad Dundee. It's just as my father I spoke to me, fair was we. My mother tongue's away her life, I had to talk worse than Fife. That chap couldn't talk like tutors, the other half, they are tutors. Well, I'm fae Dundee and I'm proud to be. We've got some dodgy sayings, I'll give you that. They're not that bad to the Dundee ear, it's only outsiders that think it's queer. Well, I'm Sikh Serb with the Dundee tongue being brought down. That's why I'm here today, to put it straight. I love talking listen free when I talk in broad Dundee. It's what I'm fae, it's my identity, it's fae the hair. I share my mother, my father, my brother, and other folk I can. We nae airs or graces as I go about and talk to Dundee faces.
Superb.
Yeah.